Okay, we have another question in the chat box from Alex, who asks, what's all this talk about the cloud? Why would I want to lose control of all my data to a celestial collection of raindrops? Well, Alex, that's a question. Alex is a bit of a poet here, the celestial collection of raindrops. Well, that's not exactly the kind of cloud that we're talking about with cloud computing, but it's the analogy that we use to get across the idea. So the cloud, there's kind of three important attributes to the cloud. So the cloud is really a metaphor for the internet, if you will. The first thing about the cloud is theoretically accessible from anywhere. So it's not like in the old days when we had a business server in your office and all your company data was on that server and you could access it when you were in the office, but accessing it from somewhere else was a big hassle with dial-ins and VPNs and all kinds of stuff. Something that's in the cloud now, we can access it anywhere where we can get a connection to the internet, and it doesn't require any special anything. We can access it from your computer, from your phone, with a browser, tablets, anyway. So accessible for anyone, from anywhere. Cloud software, on the other hand, is the same idea, but it's not just data, but the actual programs are in the cloud. So again, it used to be that we'd install software on your computer. You'd install Microsoft Word on your computer, Microsoft Excel on your computer, or anything else. Any other software that you wanted to use, you'd buy it, they'd send you a disk, or maybe you'd download a disk and you'd install it on your server or on your actual device. We don't do that much anymore. We still install some things, but most cloud software is accessible. The only software you need on your computer is a browser. So we're not installing things as much as we're just accessing them. One huge benefit of that is the version control of software. We used to have real problems with, if you didn't upgrade your software, you ran into problems, and people who were supporting software had to support all these different versions of the software. Now with the cloud software, so if I'm using something like Google Docs or Google Sheets, there's pretty much one version of that software out there in the cloud, and everybody that's using it is using the same version. So if they add a new feature to Google Docs, everybody gets it at the same time. And there's not a lot of, I don't have to wait for them to send me a new disk to install on my computer, or even download something and install on my computer. It just happens. So there's all kinds of software in the cloud now. And in my business, we try to only use software that's in the cloud. So we have our accounting is in the cloud, our project management is in the cloud. Just about everything we do is in the cloud. We keep track of all of the different passwords we need for different software, different accounts. That information's all in the cloud. So it means that we can access it from everywhere, and we don't have to worry about version control. The other thing about cloud software generally is that it's relatively easy to collaborate with one another, because it's designed to be accessed from lots of different people. So if I put a Google Doc out there and somebody else on my team wants to look at that, they can look at it, they can even edit it. We can both be in it at the same time editing and see what the other person's doing, which is extremely powerful in terms of collaboration, getting stuff done. And again, we don't even have to be in the same office. I can be in my home office, I can be in airplane, hotel, beach, anywhere. The other big thing attribute of the cloud is that storage is huge, as in, you know, we don't have to worry so much anymore about how much stuff you've got in the cloud. All the work we do, we use Google Drive for our storage, and for very little money, we have unlimited cloud storage. So that means that every web meeting, every office hours I have, we can video record them, we can archive them in the cloud, store them, it's safe, backed up. We do individual strategy calls I do with people. I usually record the GoToMeeting and save those in the cloud. So we don't have to, you know, we've got huge amounts of cloud storage just because of the nature of the way the cloud works. So that's what we talk about when we talk about the cloud, accessible from anywhere, lots of collaboration, cloud software that is pretty much accessed via a browser in most cases, and can be accessed from anywhere, and lots of virtually unlimited storage. So great question. Thanks a lot, Alex.